Here we have the Inertia Cube tool head. It is a single piece, plastic piece tool head. And let's see, we have a 25 millimeter fan up front for the hot end cooling, and then twin 4010 blower fans for the part cooling. In this case, I have it mounted with a Rapido. You could also use a Dragon, or we even have a Goliath version of this part. So there's different versions of the parts for the different hot ends that you might use. Those are the three that we support currently. Support for other hot ends may be coming eventually, depending on demand, or people can remix their own. A couple of features about this tool head. It is, despite being one piece, and we owe the design in large part to Chirpy of Dragon Burner and Rapid Burner fame. This is a remix, I guess we'll call it that, or a mod of his Yavoth tool head. And so it is a single piece of plastic, but we've reinforced a lot of the walls, where some of the walls in the Yavoth were a little bit thinner. We made them quite a bit thicker, and so we end up with a much more rigid tool head. We have 4 mounting points to the carriage, so these 2 holes up here, and then these 2 here. So you have two screws up, 2 bolts up top, and 2 underneath. So to see what that looks like, these little plastic parts here are keyed to these holes on top of the carriage. And so, although there's some extra belts in the way, you get the idea. That kind of slots into there, and then we can tighten the bolts in from behind. One thing that you'll notice is that there are no bolt holes on the front of the tool head. So it's bolted from the back, which maybe makes for a cleaner look. I don't know. Some people like it, some people won't. The other thing to note about this tool head is we have 4 square slide-in nuts that are 1, 2, and then 3, 4 to mount to the back of the carriage for these 2, and then the other 2 that are slid in from the back are actually the bolt holes for the extruder, which mounts on top. So yeah, pretty straightforward. You'll need 2 M3x20s for the top, and then some M3x12s for the bottom, which I've already preloaded in the back of the carriage here. So I'm going to attach this, and then we'll have a look at the setup once it's done. So that's the tool head mounted to the carriage, and as mentioned, it is, in my estimation, very rigid. It's a solid tool head. I haven't actually tried yet, but I feel like I could throw this against a concrete floor and it probably would barely get scuffed or damaged. But I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it is a very solid tool head. You'll probably agree with me once you print it and try it yourself. All right, next up we're going to get to the extruder, and again we have a newly designed extruder based on some other previous designs, so we'll talk about that in the next video.